give my normal spiel and stuff. I'm gonna go grab my beer. Alright, I'm back. Did you load up the stream to see if it's going? It's spinning and stuff? Good, good. So we're not allowed to pour the mystery crowler, huh? You'd say what? If we struggle with it, we can start... Sure. Alright. Sure. And make a second guess. Alright, sounds good to me. Fair, fair. Alright. Going real Rizity live here in 5, 4, and then do the thing. It's cue the intro music.
You can hear us.
Yeah, I mean...
You can hear me?
I unmuted my... Yeah. We're talking about...
Billsy. Hey, Bills. Bill,
Cue the...
Preston Esquire.
Cue the intro music.
Beer Hall.
Yeah. All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of Iowa's premier beer-focused video podcast, potentially the only one. Does that matter, really? Not in my opinion. This episode of the Beer Hall podcast is fueled by 515 Brewing and Clive. More on that later. Just to remind people, we are trying to get to 50 followers to become Twitch affiliates. So if you could follow, that would be fantastic. I am your host, Jack Wilson, aka Flix Brewer Jack, and as always, I am joined by the one, the only, the strongest cellarman in the world, 515 cellarman, Matthew Barker. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing good. How's everybody doing out there in the old chatty chat?
I'm assuming they're doing real good. A couple other reminders for today. We do have other platforms you can search us on. We got a Twitter at the Beer Hall Pod. We got a YouTube. You just look up the Beer Hall Pod. We got the TikToks, the Beer Hall Pod. So hit us up. Shout us out, share, follow, get other people to follow, get your grandmother to follow, have everybody follow it. First up, I guess we'll talk about what we're currently drinking, Barker, and I'm going to assume that that's your energy drink before we get into anything.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bang Energy, giving you all that super creatine and your amino acids and your daily dose of caffeine at 7 p.m.
Nice. Good. Do you think that's going to help or hurt in our segment coming up?
It's cleansing my palate. We're good.
The chat's saying you're a little quiet. I want to see what your volume's at. How about now? How you talk, Barker?
Hey. Also, my mic was like way out here, so.
Whoopsies. That'll do it. That'll definitely do it.
Is this better, guys?
It sounds better on my end.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
better.
the problem is when I go to drink, it's just fucking it's in the way.
Well, it's another week, another Beer Hall pod. Last night we played a lot of games. You were there for most of that. We played a little bit of Valheim, a little bit of Sea of Thieves. One game ran like garbage. The other one ran fine and was fun. If you missed out on that, there's some VODs down below. There's some really cool clips that some people put out as well. But what's everyone drinking in the chat? I guess we need to get what's everyone else drinking. I'm drinking another Fresh Start because I decided not to destroy my palate before we go into a taste test.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I just thought of something.
Oh my goodness! Hang on, I'll put myself on the one shot. Don't worry. Oh man, that's such a good name for a beer. Devil hates bubblegum. I thought a devil doesn't like bubblegum. Ooh, Conflict Extinction Event. Next up, Heslick, Devil hates bubblegum. Still think it's Devil doesn't like bubblegum, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I got the one shot. Thanks to 515 for supplying us with some beers for tonight's podcast. I didn't want to drink one of them right away, so we've got the New England IPA Sycamore Shred, which is a new hazy, and I didn't want to ruin my tongue, so that's why I'm not cracking into that already. And then we, of course, have the old Mystery Crowler, which I'm really excited about coming up. Barker, you back? I see you.
Yep.
All right. Well, we got a couple segments tonight. Shall we get into our first one? So we scoured the internet, everybody. We scoured the internet for what is the best and the brightest and possibly the best and the worst with some weekly Untappd reviews. We scoured, we searched, we scoured, we scrimped, we saved to our foes, and we're here to present those to you. Hang on, my thing says I'm drinking the wrong beer. There, I fixed it. Ooh, grip it and rip it. What do you have? Another bang?
We're starting off really light and basic. Miller High Life, not a craft beer.
You know, you're right. I didn't specify that we're a craft beer podcast right at the beginning, and that's actually going to be pretty timely coming up with certain Untappd reviews we found. Just a reminder, if you guys have any hilarious Untappd reviews, send them our way at the Beer Hall Pod on any social media platform you choose, or tag us, because we'll have a good laugh at it. All right, Barker, you ready? Are you ready for this?
Let's get ready to.
I think it randomizes which one's first, though.
Untappd reviews.
All right.
Untappd reviews.
This is one of the ones I found. This is a beautiful one. I figured since we're being fueled by 515, I'd start off with a 515. So this is for the Mexican Spring Grande, tequila barrel-aged. 1.69 rating, hashtag Tinderizer. I don't know what that means. Tastes like tequila Bud Light. Purchased at El Bait Shop. Taster glass. I hate, one of my biggest pet peeves is when people actually rate off a taster glass. Do you ever have that?
Not people enough come in? Beer.
It's not enough. And most of the time people just slam it back.
Person's a fool. That's the best beer to drink on a hot day.
Yeah, so I don't even think I've made point of when this one was taken. And I guess it was at El Bait Shop. And their tasters come in plastic cups half the time. And it's just not good. It's do we know what Tinderizer means? Does it mean tenderizer, like it's like you're slamming it down because it's strong?
It's what happens when Whitney commandeers my Tinder account.
She tenderizes. Well, you know, that's not entirely, crazy, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the High Life?
The High Life is, refreshing. It's nice and smooth and flavored water. It's great.
Mm-hmm. It has alcohol in it.
Yes, it does.
All right, let's see the next one here. Oh, this is... Who is this person chucking in a beer?
What?
What's going on here? Matt Barker's drinking a Kirkland light beer by Kirkland Signature. You give it a 5 out of 5. Best value per volume. Explain yourself.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Well, it's 48 cans of a beer that tastes just like Bud Light and Coors Light.
It does not taste like Bud Light and Coors Light. I will tell you that.
I don't know. If you're hot enough, it sure as hell does. And it just is 48 cans for $24. There's no other deal like that in the market. Maybe cheaper nowadays.
Lucas makes a good point. It tastes like Busch Light. It does not taste like Bud Light. It's like corn syrup alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
it'll
get you drunk.
Yeah.
And it's super cheap.
It is super cheap. When did you check this in? That's the bigger question. Were you working at 515 when you gave Kirkland Light beer a 5 out of 5 stars on Untappd?
I can tell you exactly when that happened, and I was working at 515 on a line cleaning to a little place called Flick's Brew House, and I was reviewing all of the Flick's Brew House beers, and I believe you were hanging out up at the bar, and I said, "Oh, I better check in this beer," because you were on Untappd at the same time, and sure. I just checked into Kirkland Light, and I believe you just turned to me and said, "What the hell?" Well, because it showed up on like your stream of things.
Oh yeah, that does sound like me. Yeah. That does indeed sound like me. Well, Barker, I can't defend you. I cannot defend you at that one. It's
I haven't had it in a very, very long time. Let's be very clear.
I think I had one on Ragbri.
Mine's been longer than that.
Really? I've had a Kirkland Light beer before. Why is it Kirkland Light beer, not Kirkland Light? No beer word.
Probably because Coors Light, there's probably some, word organization like it's getting too close to the other ones, but who knows?
When you go to meet Beer Jesus in the afterlife, he's not going to be very happy with you for that one.
Yeah. We'll be all right.
All right. We'll move on.
I've drank enough other beer that I think I'm balanced it out.
All right, Barker, this is one of the ones you chose. I did get rid of the name.
I can't see what it says on my screen.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
Oh wait. Oh, I got this. Blank is drinking. How do I say this? Cherries Drubelly.
Drubelly.
Is that it? Drubelly.
Drubelly. Yep.
Drubelly by Confluence.
Yeah.
Drank at Confluence.
Yeah.
I just like it's a half a star.
Yeah.
I think I've had this beer, and the description is not accurate, but it's just heavy on oak. Can't taste any cherry.
Like, do you think this person was going for like a sweet beer, and they're like, this barrel aged thing is terrible?
Yeah, they had to have been, because just learn to read descriptors, people. They have them on the menus most of the time.
That's true. That is true.
And the beer tender probably is, if you ask them, they'll tell you what the beer's like.
True. And at Confluence, I bet that's under barrel-aged beer, too. Now, I agree. Cherry's Drubelly was a great beer, and it's definitely not worth half a star. Like, come on. Even if you don't like it, half a star, that means you wanted to vomit it up, I think. A 0, I think, is you can't even drink it.
And I haven't drank very many of those.
Well, beers you just wouldn't drink. I've had a couple.
Yeah.
I've had a couple. It's not a good time. Let's see if we can't get back to one here. Let's go. Here's another one from you. Can you read it?
Oh gosh. I'll be your Huckleberry. Oh wait, no. This is a Grays Lake Nessie from Confluence.
Yep.
Got a nice 4 stars out of 5.
Yep.
I just like, how simple the descriptor is, like caramel flavored beer water in a good way.
So that just blows my mind, because one, that beer is not thin. Like, it's not a thin beer. Like,
yeah,
that's a great beer. And also, it, like, the way they're saying it, like caramel flavored beer water, I would not expect a 4-star rating off of that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound appetizing.
You walk into Flick's and you even like, that beer was okay, 1 star is like what we would get at Flick's. It's just like, come on. This person's getting 4 stars to a beer they say tastes like beer water. That's actually a good beer. It does deserve that many stars. Probably more stars. But ridiculous. Absolute ridiculous. Shout out to Confluence.
Zero is probably
I know we're
literal
fueled.
poison.
I know we're fueled by 515, but I am wearing. And I couldn't. I will say, I don't know where the hell my 515 shirt is. I only have one, and I don't know where it is. Couldn't find it. I was looking for it, but I am wearing a Confluence shirt, beer shirt. Are you wearing a 51? Are you repping 515 right now? Oh shit!
Yes,
there we go. I forgot. I'm not supposed to be cursing in the first hour of this program. Whoops.
Hour? I thought it was 10 minutes.
I don't remember what it is. It's yeah.
Well,
Lucas in the chat says zero is probably poison, and a competent beer deserves at least a 3. And I agree. Like, if it's made well, it's fine. It's not great. It's not bad. 3 or 3.5 even. Like, I'm not that picky with it. But I freaking yeah. People making me angry. Let's keep going.
Ooh.
This is one of mine.
What are both of your rating scales? That's a good question.
Well, all right. So back in the day, I would rate beers, and I would try to give real scores. And I would say a 0 is a beer that I literally would make me sick. 1 would be like, there's a lot of flaws in this beer, but what you were going for was okay. 2, let me go back. 2. Let's see. 2 I would say, like, not as many flaws and a little bit more positive. 3 is like it's average, not really any flaws, but nothing great. 4, great, but nothing spectacular. 5, amazing. But I have a new strategy. I say screw everybody giving those half stars out to beers. If I'm even going to bother rating a beer, 5 stars, baby. 5 stars. 5 stars. I'm the hero. I'm the Batman, Barker. I'm going through and I'm serving up justice. I'm undoing those halves by giving them a 5. How about you, Barker?
Go. My scale is not very sophisticated. It goes 0 is a nope, not ever putting this in my mouth again.
Sure.
And then it slightly just goes up from there, like, this is tolerable. 3 is, any given day of the week, I could drink this when I'm playing Skyrim. And then 4 is just pretty good. I will go spend a lot of money on this. And then 5 is Frank Costanza's Winter Warmer. So I don't even know if I can rate that beer anymore because it's never gonna.
I mean, you can. You can go back in time and rate it. That's as long as it exists and they didn't pull it off. Hype train, all about the 5-star hype train. Everybody, 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I agree with Bill. Shout out to Skyrim. Next week, maybe. We'll see.
Reminder, if you guys have any really cool or hilarious Untapped reviews, you can put it on Twitter. If you want us to shout it out right now when we're done with ours, we'll put it in the chat. I'll read it. All right, I got to get through back. I don't know why it resets that thing. All right. So I wanted to find some from Big Grove as they were our winner for the beer merch in Iowa thing. So I found one. This is Into the Woods. It's a fruited sour. It's all right. Velvety, light, but deep berry. A tad tart for someone who enjoys sweet. I'd add a touch more sweetness if I had brewed it. I need to keep reminding myself it's not a cider. It doesn't need to be sweeter. It's good. 2.5. Like,
no.
You wrote a novel. You wrote a freaking novel. Like, and not. It's a fruited sour. It's supposed to be tart. It's not supposed to be a smoothie. And it's definitely not supposed to be cider.
Agreed. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just too personal opinion in there. Get that out of there.
Well, they also said it's good, yet they gave it a 2.5 stars. Like, they spent an hour and a half composing this.
Hold on.
Lucas in the chat says he's got hop on in. As long as you don't have your camera on, it won't screw up. Hang on, I'm gonna douche. Okay, I fixed it, so it won't do anything.
Can I introduce him when he gets in here?
Sure, yeah. Okay, my next one, Arms Race. And I thought this was fitting because it kind of fits into what we're doing later. Something in the back end that's odd. Might be from the last beer I drank that was a New England Pale Ale. Yeah, no shit, dude. 3.5. 3.5. It's just like, there's something weird. I couldn't taste this beer because this is a Pale Ale. And before this, I destroyed my tongue with a New England IPA or a New England Pale Ale. I was like, come on, guys, get a grip. I still can't believe this guy gives it 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of when people give low scores to stuff. It's like, it's fine for a West Coast IPA, 1 star. Or I don't really like West Coast IPAs, 1 star. Don't rate it. Or try to
You hopping
compare it
into
to every
this
other.
chat?
You give them time. I think this is my
No.
last.
Oh, okay.
This is my last one.
Hold on. Boomtown. I like
Yep.
that it's called that.
Boomtown Premium from Big Grove as well. Smells like farts. Bad. Chug just fine though. 3.75. 3.75.
Okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
3.75.
You said it was bad. You said it smelled like farts. But I love it.
Listen.
Like, what was this? This person was getting drunk, right? That's their only goal.
Yeah, well, it's a Hy-Vee. I don't want to say that. I mean, Hy-Vee market grills are interesting sometimes.
The prices are cheap.
Yep. I think we have a special guest storyteller.
Foyam.
Introducing Lucas Greta, assistant brewer at Hazelig in Newton. Speak.
What's up?
That wasn't as exciting as I thought you were going to be like all WWE on it. Or
and in this corner, weighing in at 200 and how much do you weigh?
That's good. 200. Just cap it there.
200 pounds. He is the assistant brewer at Gazelig, Lucas Greta.
That was amazing. More than I deserve, to be sure.
Dude, they're shouting for you.
So I don't have an accompanying image for this story, but it's something that occurred when I was working behind the bar within the past couple weeks. But it was pretty slow, and I had this guy that came in. I'm gonna keep it very vague, obviously, but he was telling me that he was like on a journey to visit every Iowa brewery. So I was like, oh, okay, he must be like a craft beer aficionado. This is cool. And so I asked him like what kind of styles he's into. And he kind of gives me a rundown. He says he likes dark beers, mentions porters specifically, and we just tapped like a pastry porter.
Delicious.
Which, yeah, you guys have both tried. And I mentioned that to him, and with the caveat of like, well, you know, it's a pastry porter, so it's going to be a little bit sweeter. It's not going to be like a traditional porter and everything. And he doesn't really seem interested in it. And after I give him the whole spiel, he ends up just settling for, or just going with the Liquid Hug, which is our Mexican lager, which is
the literal opposite of that
beer. Not really what I was expecting. With all the like fantastic IPAs and everything we've got on. So I pour him the beer, and then he actually asks for a small sample of the Charles Thickens as well, the pastry porter. So I give him that as well. He finishes the beers, leaves without really saying a word, like 20 minutes later, and then it's a slow night, so I get on Untappd and just like happen to be scrolling through it, and I see a pint of Liquid Hug Lager and a sample of Charles Thickens checked in, and the scores were it was a 2.25 for the Mexican lager and a 2.75 for the taster, with no comments on either one.
Amazing.
It's just like that just drove me nuts. So anyway, I just wanted to share that brief little story.
Well, thank you.
So,
you got a shout out from Bilbo Baggins for this podcast getting very sexy.
Oh, I almost dropped a bad word.
Yeah.
Hot dang.
All right. Well, see you later, fellas.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it was a delight.
No problem.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
I will certainly do
that. Enjoy the rest of the cast. The podcast. What up, chat? Everybody drinking anything else new? Got anything going on? Or shall we get into the meat of this?
Thanks, caller.
Hey, man, I mean, it's open. You got an Untappd story right now. Come on in, baby. All right. I think that's it for the old Untappd reviews. I didn't want the segment to take too long. It looked like it took about the right, just the right time. What do you think, Parker? What do you think?
We've done good. I'm ready to keep continuing. I still don't know what anybody's drinking in the chat though.
We had a couple shout outs earlier. We got a Devil Doesn't Like Bubblegum, and then an Extinction event, and then Devil Doesn't Like Bubblegum. A Blue Icy from Bilbo Baggins. Aloha.
Where is this
Bad
Blue
Moves.
Icy from? Homemade?
Oh yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta wait for
There-
it. There's always a pause when everything's going on, and then we gotta wait.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna keep rolling forward because this next segment's gonna take some time, and I think it needs its own intro music, like some explosions, some crashing. It's a freaking Crowler of Chaos, folks. The Chaos Crowler. They can't see it because I just put up a splash screen.
Oh,
This week's Crowler of Chaos. Switch, baby. Fueled by 515 and Clive. I got some things to say to our wonderful people that gave us this beer. Come on. All right.
We're saying it.
Yeah, I'm working. My little dock didn't want to open up. 515 tap rooms open Tuesday through Sunday with limited seating. Mask still required. Screw you, COVID Kim. When not seated, must be seated to drink. Open Mondays for to-go sales only. On Mondays in February, it's Love Local discount. Get 20% off to-go orders every Monday in February. Use code #LoveLocal online before 3 p.m. or mention the code in the tap room during the to-go hours from 3 to 7 p.m. They got industry night every Tuesday. If you work in the restaurant, bar, or brewery industry, you'll get half off draft beer and 20% off to-go orders every Tuesday from 3 to 8 p.m. You must order in the tap room. No online orders for that one, guys. Let's see. And lastly, but not leastly, they're tapping a beer this week. It's the Irish Man, the Irish Red, is back. And another batch of Passé, which is their Citra single hopped pale ale, back Wednesday. So two good beers coming out. It is about that time for Irish Reds. Everyone's throwing them out. So thank you again to 515 for fueling this monster of a segment. And screw the Kim Reaper for trying to murder us all.
Sycamore Shred also came out. Boy, and what? What a coincidence. Look what else we've got today.
Oh, crap. Are you kidding me? Is that what this is?
So if anyone else was thinking about drinking a Sycamore Shred tonight, wait for just a little bit longer. And all your wildest dreams will come true.
All right, guys. We do have a couple rules we had to lay down for this thing, though. So, 1, I'm told that we're not allowed to pour this thing into a glass at the start. We've got the beer list of beers that it could be coming right up.
Hopefully.
No, I mean, I have it. I have the beer list. Okay. You can look at the stream. I got it. I got the beer list. I am going to open up another tab and go to the descriptions as well. So we can't drink out of the can. Helpful. And we get one guess. And then after that guess, when both of us guess, Barker will open the envelope, the mystery Crowler envelope, and he will read it and not tell me. And at that time, if we're wrong, I will then pour it into a glass, and I'll get one more guess at it. One more.
So I'll know what the answer is, but you guys won't quite yet.
It's we as a team.
That suspense.
It's we as a team.
Yeah.
Team effort. Team effort. Uh-oh. Barker, can you go to the general chat and read whatever somebody said in there? Because I can't see it. Oh, never mind. It's not even in this Discord. Don't worry about it. Freaking
I was like, what?
It's from my other Discords are shouting at me. They're raiding tonight. They're probably like, good luck.
Yeah. Be quiet. We're working.
All right, I'm pulling up the 515 tap list just so I can have some descriptions of these beers. Does anybody have any guesses on what the beer could be right now without even hearing anything about it?
Without even opening it? We haven't even gripped and ripped?
Dude, we haven't even... Oh, dude, you want to do a simultaneous grip and rip for this thing?
Yes.
It's the mystery one, right? Yep. I'm going to try to get it. Hang on. I'm going to try to get it so it's on camera and I'm opening it at the same time.
Hold on. I got to get my finger in there. Oh, gosh.
Hang on. I got to get my finger in there, too. All right. Rip it, Barker.
3, 2, 1. Huh!
Okay.
Well, beer just went everywhere.
Yeah, it's on my screen too. Grip it, rip it. Cheers, folks. So Barker, I have an inclination that this is not an IPA, so we could probably take IPAs off there. I'm smelling this bad boy. Man, now it doesn't smell like much. When it aerosolized in my face, it smelled like a lot.
Yeah.
With just smelling
I think we've got a
the
shot.
stout, but I haven't tasted shit. All right,
Bad.
We can't.
I mean, that sounded wrong. It's not bad. It's just bad because I can't taste anything from this.
Yeah, that was your choice.
Nice light beer. Nice light beer.
Yeah, I need to cleanse this palate. I need to cleanse my nose with this light beer I was drinking.
All right.
All right. So let's go ahead and cross off any IPAs that are on that list. So, all right, I'm gonna. The problem right now is normally I've been to 515 a bunch, but the pandemic is destroying that. All right,
I can tell you what it's definitely not.
Huh. All right.
It's not Mexican Spring.
It's definitely not Mexican Spring. Sure.
I know that much.
All right.
Man,
I haven't.
I still think it's Frank.
What if it was? What if it was Frank? Like they
you know how happy I would be.
So it's definitely not Frank.
They've had a sixth in storage.
It's definitely not Frank.
Yep.
It's definitely not OJ gets no IPAs, and it's definitely not Mexican Spring. It's definitely not lemon meringue little tart. Man, I wish I could freaking look at this thing in a glass. I don't think it's one of the pastry stouts or the pastry variants of a coffee stout. What do you think about that?
I'm trying to. It's not.
It's got coffee. It's got caramel, but I don't know that it necessarily has over amounts of coffee, like to make it the coffee stout. And the only coffee stout that's on right now are the pastry versions, the Letterkenny inspired ones, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not insane in the membrane, insane in the brain.
What's you got the beer list? Were you saying you were popping that up there?
It's on the stream right now. If you want to take a little gander at that, but I mean, you should know. So I don't think it's the Crimes Against the Ryan Heiskid bot.
No, it's
because
not.
that's sweet, right? Because it has chocolate and orange and lemon. I'm just gonna start going down the list here. I don't think it's 99 pecans, but a peach ain't one, right?
I think it's Freedom.
I mean, it's got all those flavors. It's nice. It's it's nice. It's not entirely light body. It's nice, medium, heavy body. It has a lot more flavor going on than a normal Dunkel or a Dunkel does. So I don't think it's that either. A little estery for. I think.
Let's see.
This is all coming off of a blind taste. And I just had a beer before this, and I had a Moscow Mule earlier. A raspberry basil Moscow Mule. So it's definitely not Fruita Boy, because that's hazelnut, and I could definitely taste hazelnut from a mile away. It's not Harvestivus. Yeah. It's not Lil Tart. It's not the Monarch of Mediocre, which is an IPA. Come here, you. It's not Pitter Patter, because Pitter Patter has a bunch of stuff in it too, right?
Yeah,
maple pecans. Yeah.
Listen, if this was Pitter Patter, I would have known before I even opened it.
I do not have an ability to do that while we go, because I would have to have thought of that ahead of time, Lucas, and I did not do that at all. What are you tasting, Barker? I'm going to keep looking at that list. What are you tasting? Besides just Freedom. Why is it Freedom? Explain to the folks.
That I don't know. I need the description of Freedom. So if you'd like to read that off.
I don't think there's a very... Brewed with Thomas Fawcett Golden Promise and roast barley and UK Challenger hops, full-bodied with big malt character, notes of toast, toffee, and caramel sweetness.
Is that what I'm tasting?
I'm with you, man. I am all in on big caramel. Toast almost... I'm getting a lot of coffee, in my opinion. Like, barley sourced coffee, not coffee sourced coffee.
But I think that's the toasty flavor.
Yep. Well, toasty, bready, but no, I'm getting like actual coffee, and if it's from the roast barley, that would make sense. In this type of beer, you don't really taste the hops, so you're
Yeah,
not really going to
I was
know if
gonna
it was
say it's
Golden
not.
Promise either.
I was gonna say most of the other ones. If a storm is moving more, wait, what?
So if a storm is moving quickly, the quicker it is, the stronger it is. Yes, the swifter the so in essence, the swifter the storm, the stronger it is. Just so you know.
Answer. Gotcha.
Are you lost? Are you lost in that? Are you lost from that reference?
Yes.
Have you ever played the game HeroScape before?
Yeah, with you, I think maybe.
Have you ever heard of a little character called Alistair McDurk? And
yes.
The Scottish Warriors. That's why it was brought in, I assume. Dude,
gotcha.
And his catchphrase, the swifter the storm, the stronger it is. I played an entire D&D character off of him. Are you locking it in? Are you locking in freedom?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we got a Munich Dunkel. No way.
This is more process of elimination for me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that it's not any of the other ones.
Thank God.
But I don't know for sure.
I don't think there's anything non. The only other thing I could think it would be is the Munich Dunkel, and I don't think it's the Munich Dunkel. The Dunkel on them haters.
Okay.
Which the description of is, it's our very first Munich Dunkel. Dunkel on the haters is sure to dazzle with its smooth, malty richness. This is one monster jam of a beer that won't hesitate to throw it down, so haters prepare to get dunked on.
Shoot.
Bilbo Bagman's in the chat says if it's freedom, his blind guess out of nowhere without seeing the beer is correct.
It's true.
I don't think it's not allowed to be a guest tap, right? I didn't put a guest tap down.
That's true. I would assume not. I mean,
no, there's
we're
none
about
that
to find out.
Here's a guest tap list for those.
I'm just gonna say the person who filled it is in the chat, and she hasn't said that what's on that list isn't one of the beers. So
not a guest tap, but just so you guys know, if you're going into 515, I can tell you what's on the guest tap list right now, and I'm going to.
Yeah.
Here you go. You got
drink
Unify.
our beer.
Well, I mean, but you got guest taps for a reason.
Drink guest taps beer as well.
No, it doesn't have too much chocolate flavor. I would say chocolate's present, but mostly like it's not added chocolate. It's not like cacao nibs or actual chocolate, because that's crimes against the rice. I just butchered that, but that's okay. Has orange, lemon, and chocolate, I think. All right, but here's the guest taps of 515 right now. If anyone's going, you got the Unify Hazy IPA, the collab between the Iowa Brewers Guild and Back Pocket. Devil doesn't like bubblegum. Shout out to the people drinking that in chat. Zach Moore's cell phone from Lionbridge. Green Dragon from Lionbridge. Moon Rambler from Founders. Interesting. Blanc Fatale from Peachtree. OG Apple from Jeffco Ciders. Copper Cat from Fire Trucker. And Jacked Up Sangria from Crimson Sunset Cidery in Iowa. So I guess there's only one non-Iowa place on that list. Interesting. I've not had this Moon Rambler. Oh, it's like an oat milk IPA. Weird. Interesting. Is there any way to get any of those delicious beers down to, there is a way you could do it. Is it legal? No. Can you do it? Yes. I've done it many a times. You just send it through FedEx. So if you know somebody, you just pack it in a box, pat them down, do everything, just give it to FedEx. What's in there? Barbecue sauce, yeast samples, anything. I'm sorry that Flix doesn't have anything to send down there for you, but someday. I mean, for the last few years it could have, but, it is what it is. All right, Barker. I'm just looking at all these. It has to be between the two, in my opinion. It has to be either Dunkel on the haters or Freedom.
Correct. I agree. Well, wait, let me see what the other ones. Yeah, I'm still on Freedom, so do you want me to look at what our answer is?
All right,
are you locking in? I'm locked in as Freedom.
Do I need to go? Okay, so, all right. So, what does the winner get and what does the loser have to do? Like, what's our bet? We have to have a bet now. We have to put stakes. There has to be stakes on this, Barker. And I'm not talking the type you put on the grill.
Why not?
I think the loser has to say they're a big loser face on a one shot and apologize to the chat for being terrible at tasting beer.
Hey, no problem. I'll do that.
Is that Bilbo Baggins locked in freedom a long time ago? And Bill's Preston, aka Lucas, says in the chat, didn't we make a beer called Green Dragon a long time ago? Yes. Did we make it before their beer? Yes. Did they ever ask us permission? No. Has Flix done that to another brewery and it wasn't my fault? Yes. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Whitney, you can't lock in anything.
The Chilean miners. I think I would get in a little bit of trouble on the old Twitch if I released the Chilean miners. Own a beer to a random person in the chat if we're wrong. That's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's do that. We'll do that.
What if we both lose though?
We owe 2 people in the chat.
Okay.
All right, so do I need to go different from you? That's the question here.
So I'm freedom.
I think I'm also freedom though. And if we both lose, we get one more guess though, right?
You get one more guess. I think no matter what, I'm gonna say something seductive to Lucas. It looks like.
Hey, if anyone wants something seductive said to you from Matthew Barker,
no.
Donate below, guys. Click the button. Give us a follow. If we get 5 more followers in this stream, we'll have Barker say something seductive to you, the 5th person, or just chat in general.
Just reading excerpts from books out in a low voice.
I don't even know if I actually have an alert bot on this freaking page. Oh, yeah, I do. It's up in the corner. It's fine. We got cool things that can happen if things happen and people follow. Shout out to chat. Please follow, like, subscribe, punch that bell, ring that button.
I'm just going to say the more that I drink it, the less I think it's freedom, and that's a problem.
But what do you, like, it can't be it has to be one of those 2.
What was the other one?
It's either that or Don't Call on the Haters. There's not a crap ton of adjuncts.
Oh.
You'd have to read from the Lusty Argonian from Skyrim.
So I have to find that book?
Yeah,
it'll be a Friday. I'll find the book, open it up.
No. I'll find it right now.
No. What I'm saying, the experience of me in game, finding the book, opening it, and reading from it in a stream. I think that would be more satisfying for that.
All right,
What do you guys think in chat?
Yeah, what do you guys think in chat? Let us know. All right, Barker, I'm with you. I'm gonna lock it in with freedom.
Okay.
We're locked in, folks. Lucas Credit in chat says yes. Do it in game.
Well, Jack, you got another guess. Better pour that boy out.
Fuck me. Oh, did a bad pour. I get another guess? Are you kidding me? This is why we have a second guess, everybody. But now I can really dig my nose into it. And also, here's the 4th anniversary. Hang on, I'm going to fix this.
Well, darn it.
The 4th anniversary beer glass from 515. Pow.
The 4th anniversary glass from 515.
Hoptastic 4.
So I get another guess.
Look at this. All right, guys. Let's take a look. Stout. Or Dunkel. This is the wrong glass to actually tell this stuff, too. So at the very least, we basically have to say we're big loser boys. This can't be one of the pastry ones.
Wait, where is that at? Oh, yeah. What am I supposed to say? I have to say that because I got it wrong no matter what.
Whoa.
You get your redemption.
I mean, if I get redeemed, you get redeemed.
Oh, that's how it works? Sweet.
I'm saying it right now. It can't be. Right. It can't be Crimes Against. It doesn't have any amount of candied orange or lemon peel. And no vanilla. It doesn't taste like peach pecan at all.
Jack. Let's go, 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 Jack.
But Dunkel's pretty dark, but I mean, I figure it would taste lighter than that. And it's not freedom. It's not.
It is not freedom. It is not freedom.
Can I pour it into a different glass? Am I allowed to pour it into a different glass?
Yeah, are you going to run away for a second to go get a different glass?
Yeah, I'll put you on the one shot real quick. Hang on. I'm going to go get a
Here,
different
because,
glass.
hey, can I show everybody else in the chat what it is?
Yeah, give me, wait 15 seconds and then do it.
All right. Actually, you all can hear me, right? And he can't hear me. So, spoilers. We were wrong. You know, if he second guesses himself, because I think he's trying to talk himself out of the Dunkel now. What do you guys think? Listen, if they had done that to me, everything I know about beer would have just been destroyed. I would have been so confused. Oh, he's back. Be quiet, guys.
I'm not going to look at chat either. I will not look at chat. I'm going to...
They haven't said anything about that yet.
Okay, good. So I'm going to pour this into a new glass. You know, just to get a different perspective on it. Because the glass I was using is really short and stubby. It makes things seem darker than they actually are. It's still pretty friggin' dark, though. Look at the head on that, guys. Look at that pour.
Oh,
go me.
Are we allowed to do crude sexual humor on this?
Yeah, as long as it's not overtly like I'm blanking your blank with blank.
Oh no, that was just a perfect. That's
okay,
what
but the
she
head
said,
is disappearing pretty quick. All right, the head's disappearing.
That's also
pretty
what
quick.
she said.
Could be adjuncty with the stuff, or it could just be that I have a dirty glass.
Oh yeah, like, you have to. You're still on single cam, buddy.
Oh shoot, hang on. Oh, thank you.
Thanks to Bill Preston Esquire, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, thanks for looking at my beautiful face
you guys
that whole
missed
time.
It.
Though.
It was a perfect pour. It had head all the way up to the top, but disappeared pretty quickly. Now, is that because I didn't wash my glass very well? I mean, the outside of it's pretty dirty. I don't use this glass very often.
Uh-oh.
The head's almost entirely gone.
Putting more challenges in his own way.
Yeah, look at the head. The head's almost entirely gone. It's like, am I that bad at washing glasses? Sometimes.
It would seem so. Don't look at what my glasses look like.
Is that a hint? Are you hinting me? Is that a hint? It would seem so that I'm dirty in a glass.
No, I didn't do anything.
Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and knock off. It's nice. It has a nice brown color. Are you telling me that that's not freedom? This is like.
It's not freedom. Jack, it is not freedom.
I feel like it's too
Bilbo
dark.
says, no head sounds like Mexican Spring. Just saying.
No. Well, there's so much stuff in that. Oh, goodness. Like, all right. I'm going to go with my other choice. I'm going to lock in the other choice I had. Hang on. I'm going to switch back to the one with both of us on the thing. And with the thing. Guys, I'm going to lock...
a drum roll sound effects by any chance?
No, but I can make it. I'm going to go with Dunkel on the Haters, which was what I was going to choose, but Barker swayed me. All right.
How did I? Well, lesson number 1. Don't be swayed by the person who doesn't know anything about beer. 3, 2, 1. It is Dunkel on the Haters.
Why did I go with you? Why did I go with you?
You know, everybody makes mistakes. And you'll never make that mistake again, probably.
Go back in time. Roll it back. I said, should I go with Dunkel on the Haters? Or should I follow your lead?
And I mean, it's peer pressure without the pressure. That's the weird thing that I do.
No, we didn't redeem ourselves. I didn't redeem myself. I call myself a beer connoisseur. All right.
He must be punished.
Barker.
I caused no failure.
I'm going to go ahead and put it on a one shot of me. Hey, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a big, big loser boy. And there's no amount of anything I can do to make it up to you. I'm so sorry for my tragic mistakes. My poorly helped, guided mistakes. I would love to say that it's not my fault, but I should have known better. And I did know better. But I just didn't follow through. Is it all on me? No. Is it mostly on me? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm a big, big loser boy. Spelled with an I. I'm sorry. Barker, it's your turn. to apologize to the chat.
Hey,
and also,
hey guys.
Dick's out for Harambe.
Dick's out for Harambe. Hey guys. I am a big loser boy. And contrary to what Jack says, you shouldn't be surprised that I didn't get this right. It's usually what happens. So I don't feel bad about it, but I am a big loser boy. Tune in next time when I probably guess it wrong again. I love you all.
Man, we're such big loser boys. I can't believe we're that big of big loser boys.
I'm the biggest big loser boy.
Well, that was Crowler of Chaos, brought to us by, fueled by 515 Brewing Company. If you know another brewery that wants to sponsor a beer segment on this, let them know. Tell them. And if you go into 515 and get a beer, tell them the Beer Hall Pod sent you. Also, people in the chat.
Should drink freedom, but actually dunk on the haters. Make sure you specify.
Yeah, and also tell them the two loser boys were wrong.
Tell them that their cellarman doesn't even know anything about beer.
Talk about dirty glassware. Look at that glass.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's bad.
And now I'm double fisting drinks. Look at this.
Yes. Oh. Hey, Joe Benz, are you still in the chat?
Are you? No one's done anything. No one's donated. We haven't gotten 5 follows. Don't you dare give them ASMR.
No. I've got a question for him. And I need to make sure he's actually listening.
Dude,
I believe there's a picture of a person double fisting beers down in your basement. You should go take a quick shot of that and send it to me.
Oh God. There's a lot of people in the chat I don't know. Hey guys, if you like what you're seeing and these two loser boys that just failed at big numbers, give us a follow. We're trying to hit 50 to hit affiliate. We would really appreciate it. Yeah, hearts out. Hearts out and dicks out for Harambe. So, Barker, how do you think it went? How does chat think it went? Did everyone like the thing? I wish I had a list. Talk about the corrections. What could we do better next time? Should it just be one type of beer? Or should it be the whole list? Because I like having the whole list.
Yeah.
I do. I do like having the whole list. What do you think, Barker?
Well, I think we need to have more faith in ourselves. And by that, I mean you. And probably should never listen to me again during this.
Nate, the insinuation is that I do know you, and I thought I made that very explicit earlier.
Yep.
His name is literally Le Jazz Noir. Le Jazz Noir. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know where I was at.
Hey, and it was your face.
What? Oh.
Thank you for the follow, Nate. Yeah, baby.
So good.
I thought I made it very clear when I said that I'm sorry that I could have sent you beer for years. I didn't.
Yeah.
And also, no one makes Alistair McDirk references except for the people that know.
I think you should be able to have a lifeline where you bring in a brewer or someone with the brewery to describe the potential beers in their own words.
Hell yeah! Thank you, Razendra. Thank you for the follow. We're getting so close to Barker doing a little bit of Bark ASMR. Bark-MR.
No.
Bark ASMR to the chat. Thanking the chat for being amazing.
ASMR is not necessary.
Oh, it's totally necessary. Have you heard your voice? My voice is a shrill garbage dumpster fire. Your voice is those sultry tones that everyone wants. Oh.
If you go into that Discord general chat, you're going to see a great double fisting picture, buddy.
I can't go into that general chat. Show it on your phone. You have Discord on your phone.
Oh, I do.
Pump it up
the phone.
Camera. You could send it to me in an email too, and then I could figure out a way to put it in. But it's gonna screw up everything I've done. I do like that idea. Like if we brought in like Matt or Whitney from 515 or even Barb, we could have them come in. They could be like, "Here's your choices." I don't think we're gonna do a prayer to Harambe before we do the next tasting.
We might, though. Never know. You never
I'll forget. So unless you hold me to it, I'm going to forget. 100%. Shout out to Carl's Place in chat.
Carl's Place?
Yeah, somebody asked if that picture was taken there.
No. That was taken at a bar called BJ's and Pella.
Oh yeah, Billy Jacks. Yeah.
I'm assuming you're talking about the picture in the Discord chat, right, Lucas?
I don't.
I'm
I don't. How long is it going to take you to pull this up, or can I remind the people what's going on this week?
You can remind the peeps.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm going to throw it to Jack one shot again, real quick. Parker. Whoop.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on? We got a lot of cool stuff coming up next week. Next Saturday night, 7 p.m. Beer Hall Podcast Episode 4 with the Franas from Brightside Ale Works in Altoona. So that's sure to be a good one. They were supposed to be on tonight, couldn't work out. We're getting them next week. So kind of flip-flop. The week after that, which will be February 20th, it's going to be the next Beardy Award. It'll be the best beer to pair with a Bebop's Burger. We're going to put 8 beers down, only 1 beer can win, and it's going to be the regular cheeseburger, no bacon. And we're going to hopefully not eat on stream, but we're going to run through everything and tell you what is the best beer that pairs with a Bebop's Burger.
Bebops!
Bebops! I'll try to come up with some cool graphics for that one, too. That's not going to be a recurring segment.
That'd be expensive.
Are you going to do a Crowler of Chaos with Brightside beer? Because you should. Then we could implement. My thought was we could do that, or we could get them to pick their favorite Untapped reviews of their own beers, and we could throw them on screen, and they could tell us about how terribly stupid everyone is in existence. No offense to them. Other things going on this week, we've got just after this stream, we're going to do another Beer Hall After Dark. If you guys want to hang around, we'll do some community games. We'll decide on that after the podcast portion of the thing's over here in I don't know how long.
I'll find a t-shirt and rip it in half.
Tuesday morning, 8 a.m., Beardew Valley. I play Stardew Valley at 8 a.m. in the morning. You know, I'm going for this day stream, the hour stream. Even if you just want to throw it on and mute me during your morning Zoom meeting, please be my guest. Come on in. You can just watch me try to build a brewery in Stardew Valley. And then next Friday night, we'll have more Friday night happy hours. If you guys have any suggestions for games, throw them in the chat. We could do more Sea of Thieves. That went over pretty well. I died quite often. I made a funny clip. But other than that, that's what we got going on this next week, the next couple weeks. What do you think, Barker? Are you playing Skyrim this Friday? That's the real question. Is Barker playing Skyrim for the first chunk? Thank you for the follow, Shadowcaster72, helping us get to affiliate. Shout out to Shadowcaster72. I believe that we only need 2 more follows for some Barker ASMR.
Nah.
And also, now you have to read from the Lusty Argonian, right?
Yeah. But I'll have to find the book. So if anyone can look up where I find the Lusty Argonian in Skyrim easily.
Baby, I will guide you there. I will guide you with my own heart.
Oh, hey, Blake. Hey, Blake.
Oh, hey, Blake. Oh, Blake is Shadowcaster72. Welcome to the chat, Blake. To have Jackie play Minesweeper for Gaming Fridays. She's pretty good at Minesweeper, though she doesn't like it when I distract her with things, so I don't know how well that would go. It'd probably mostly be her on a different screen in a different room playing, and me just commentating over her play. And I don't know how to play Minesweeper very well, so it'll just be me shouting at a screen.
All the Rosendahl.
Hey, welcome, Rosendahl family. Rosendra. I get it now. Well, thank you for the follows anyway. I really appreciate it. Barker really appreciates it.
Yeah.
Everybody else is not somebody that we know directly, and I know that there's some in this chat.
We appreciate it.
I'm going to shout them out. I'm going to go in here. Abbott and Costello. They were here yesterday, too. I don't know who Abbott Costello is.
Albert and Costello, do you know me? Do you know
Another
Jack?
TTV viewer. Thanks for coming in. You know what? I'm just going to go. I love this chat so much, and we're 2 big loser boys, so I'm just going to go through and say, hey, thank you to everybody. Thank you, Bill Bagmans. Thank you, Bill S. Preston Esquire. Thank you, Cool Up 22.
Cool.
Thank you, Tiki Corgi. Thank you, Abbott Costello.
Corgi.
Thank you, another TTV viewer. Shout out to Bybee Thumps. Bybee Thumps. Shout out. Bing Cortana. My wife, Breezy B. Dubs. Commander Root. Droop Dog. Littleara, Leas Noir, Miss Selenity, Rosendra, Sad Girl, Saddest Kitty and Thicker.
Oh, Saddest Kitty?
I don't know. Shout out to Thicker, though. Oh my god, this glass is heavy with beer. This glass is so heavy with beer. I don't even know.
Drink it all. It does taste good, though. You know, I honestly am really kind of embarrassed that I didn't know it was Dunkel, because I have that great picture of me dunking the ball in the glass.
Yes, it is. That is a pretty awesome picture. Yeah. So if anyone wants to play any games next Friday or in general, Game Pass is only $1. Now I sound like an Xbox shill.
Xbox, it's in the game. Oh wait, nope, those are the wrong things.
Pretty sure that's not what that says it is.
But we're probably not going to get censored because I messed it up. So
hey, also, just so everyone knows, we're only 2 more follows away from Barker doing some ASMR.
Nope, we're good.
That being said, though, the beer portion of the podcast is now over. The segmented
Halo.
Thing, I don't think we're ever going to play Halo.
Whitney wants to play Halo on Friday.
A little Master Chief game.
What?
A little M Chief. I got to do another shout out. Hang on, Barker. I got this. Thank you again for 515 fueling us tonight with both the Sycamore Shred, which I'm going to get into as soon as I'm done with my 2 glasses of this thick boy, as well as the Mystery Crowler. Thanks, everybody, for joining us for the podcast portion of the program. Don't go anywhere. We're going to figure out a community game to play. We're going to have fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be Beer Hall After Dark. I don't have a graphic for it, and I don't have a theme song for it. But as usual, join us every single Saturday night, 7 p.m. for the Beer Hall podcast. And then check our schedule on Twitch TV/Beer Hall Pod I guess Twitch is just the Beer Hall. Everything else is the Beer Hall Pod because it's not the most unique name on the world except for Twitch because no one ever thought about it. We are the premier Iowa beer video podcast. We might be the only one, but video podcasting wise, we're number 1. Look at the numbers. Check out the charts.
Yeah,
all the numbers. Thanks for joining us for the Beer Hall podcast version of the program. And now I'm just going to say, whoa! I'm going to wait. I'm going to hit starting soon just so I know how to split the video.
What?
I hit a button that put up a different screen so that people know that was the end of that portion of the program. Actually, it's for me so I can split it in half.
Yeah, hey guys,
and
we're
change
done now.
Things.
We're done now.